All right, let's get straight to it. We have an e-pawn opening. I'm going to try to get the Italian. Definitely taking that pawn. Don't want to develop my knight right away because that pawn will affect it. Why don't we push our own pawn? Okay. Let's get the knight developed. Probably going to castle next. We go for the queen trade. Let's go for it. Queen trade. Well, let's force the issue. The bishop's undefended. Attack the bishop. Let's castle first. My knight's in a great spot. I'm looking at maybe pushing my c-pawn. Probably want to develop the knight first. Let's do that. No. Let's go with the bishop. Okay, I know where they're going with their knight. Takes. No, not yet. Alright. Let's get the knight in the game. Protect the pawn. We're going to recapture, not double our pawns. Both bishops are pointed at the king. Let's get the rook. I don't know if I want to give them the bishop pair. I might have to give them the bishop pair. Maybe not. We want to reroute our knight now to e5 for sure. So we're gonna go. We gotta be careful though because they could trap my bishop. Yeah, let's push the pawn. I don't see any harm with that. Kind of want to slow them down on that side. Let's jump the knight. I'm okay with them pushing the pawn forward. And they're not going to want to recapture because... What was I trying to say? They're not going to want to capture that pawn because then they end up with an isolated pawn. So next move is probably jump the knight in. The knight's going to go to e5. Probably... Let's do this because I feel like that was like a non-move. Let's attack their bishop. Actually, I just realized I'm attacking both bishops. That might be game over. Unless they see something I don't. Where's the tactic, boys? Where's the tactic? Is it this one? Yes, it is. We're going to put a little bit more pressure on that Bishovsky. We're going to put some pressure on the light square bishop. And wherever it moves, I will capture the other bishop. I don't know. I don't think there's a way to save both of them. After that, we'll try to get into the endgame. And I think that's it. So now we've created another attack. I'm probably... You know what? I always end up having problems when I trade off pieces too early. So let's retreat. I'm not going to take that right away. Maybe I should have. But I'm going to try to double up rooks. When I get into these spots, I always like trade right away. And then I get into these spots where I don't have enough pieces to like win the game, and then you make one mistake and you end up losing. So we're not going to do that. I'm realizing this is kind of annoying now. I probably should have taken that piece. Let's get the king involved, right? Do we want to get the king? Let's get the king involved. But then if I do, I'm realizing they can push the G pawn. Takes. It's getting kind of hairy. Oh. I can avoid all of that, I think. Let's just, let's go like this, right? Right? Yeah. I don't have to allow them to take. Next move, I will double rooks. And that's game over. GG. If I go here, I don't think they can attack me again, so. Yeah. Just have to make sure not to mess this up. Alright. Double this up. Now we are attacking one of their pawns again. If they don't protect that pawn, I'm going to take it. Definitely taking f5 next move, if they let me. Alright. So we've secured the win. Let's see what we could have done better. So we had 89% accuracy. We had one miss. Let's start the review. Okay, we're all book moves up to here. Okay, so first thing here. The guy gives me a check. It says that blocking with my queen is inaccurate. They probably... The only other thing I can think of is to move the bishop. Somehow that's not the best move. Ah! So they wanted me to block with the knight right away. No! The absolute best move is... Oh. Develop a bishop. That's an untouched piece, so it makes sense. Next. Okay, I took their queen. That wasn't the best idea. The best move is probably, again, to just maybe develop the bishop. Alright, we attack their bishop. Best move. Castling, good. But it looks like it would have preferred me to develop my knight first. Next. Bishop is developed, but it prefers the knight first. Move order matters. I'm not sure why this mattered, but let's keep going. Develop the knight. Better here would have been to prevent the knight from jumping in. Recapture. I decided to save the bishop. Oof, okay. Ah, so I missed the tactic that I had in the game. I had it right away, but what I was afraid of is my bishop getting trapped. So it's suggesting that you go here. We should probably analyze this, because what happens if they push their pawn? I guess that's funny. It's like a desperado type sacrifice, because what you can do, I was afraid of my bishop getting trapped, but well, let's say we went with this one, right? What I was afraid of is this. But I was gonna say you could just kind of go here, here and here. So you end up winning a pawn. The other way, what they suggested is, hold on, is that the best move? Yeah, see, that tactic doesn't work right away because the king can go back. But that said, it's good to know, don't worry so much. My bishop was not actually getting trapped. Okay. Let's go back to the game. Hold on. Where are we at here? Okay, so there I could have created a double attack on the two bishops. I didn't. They pushed their pawn. I decided to develop my knight. I should have, again, attacked the two bishops. Usually when you have a good move like that, it's a good move for a while until they figure it out. Okay, so next, I drop back. This is interesting because, alright, on this move, it doesn't want me to move the bishop. Again, it wants me to attack the two bishops. They can take your bishop, and then you take, and you're attacking another one. Rook in the middle. That was a mistake. Because now, what did I do here? Do we attack it? Yes, that was a great move. Take. Should I have? I should have taken the bishop. During the game, I got worried because I know everything would have gotten traded on that square, and then the knights are. It's tricky when there's just a knight left. So we back off. Better would have been to jump in. Let's continue here. Best move. Best. Decent. And that's it. So I hope you guys liked the video. If so, hit the like button, subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next chess video.